Hi everyone, welcome back to the Scottish Cowboys Darts channel. Today we're going to be reviewing the Love Darts Eva. Now these are available to purchase when they're in stock, because at the moment they're currently out of stock, but I think there's more stock coming in. These are a custom made set of darts in conjunction with Thornton Darts. They set me back £69.95 plus postage and packing, which took it to just under £75. They come, as you see, in a little white wallet. Flights in there. I've not opened these yet, not had a look at them. I'm waiting to do it when I'm doing the review. So let's get them over to the table, do the close up, measure them, put them on the scales, have a throw at the board, then do my ratings. When we do the throw at the board, as you can see, I've just recently got a Scolia. I'll be doing a review on that soon. But the review, I'll be doing a voiceover on the throwing section, just so I can use the Scolia in it. So let's crack on. This is how the darts came from Love Darts. I got them sent out a couple of days after the launch, but the day before I got them sent out, I'd done my ankle ligament, so I've not had a chance to do the review until today. So this is how they arrive. They arrive in a little white wallet. You've got the 3 Love Darts flights. Get a wee bit closer. There you go, 3 Love Darts flights. Open up the wallet. Inside the wallet you'll get the 3 darts with the stems already assembled. Inside a little bit of clear plastic bag packaging. Take that out. You've got a little point protector. Inside the point protector is the darts. I dropped a flight, so I just need to move that out of the road, guys. So let's take one of the darts out and have a little closer look at it, and then we can talk a bit about the darts. So I believe information from Mark is that these darts are created in loving memory of Bernice and Graham Kerr and dedicated to my family and my girlfriend Zoe. Now you know the darts are called the Eva, and Eva is a derivative of Eve, which means life. These are dedicated to the lives of my parents, the life that my girlfriend has injected into me, and to a new life and a new start. The love interest of Wall in the animated film by Disney is Wall-E, in the animated film by Disney is called Eva, and he regularly hums the songs from Hello Dolly the musical, which starred Michael Crawford, whom my mother dated when she was younger, and also I played the same character recently. So there are many reasons why this is called the Love Darts Eva, with the final one being that my girlfriend's name Zoe also means life. I hope you enjoy the Love Darts Eva. They took time to get here, but hopefully you guys will get a chance to enjoy them as much as me. So these darts mean quite a lot to Mark from Love Darts. He's put a lot of effort in it, a lot of thought in it. Now these retail at £69.95, and at the moment they are out of stock. But I believe, but don't be upset if this is true, I think he's getting more made, mostly for the American and European market, but we'll get these measured, get a close-up look at them, and we'll give our verdict once we've had the throw to board with them. So straight away, you'll notice the point. The point is totally different from what you normally see on a set of darts. I'm just going to put that down there. I'm going to give you the actual information of the darts. The darts information that is on the website states that the weight is 23.07 grams and it's plus or minus 0.05. The length 45mm. The width at its widest point is 7.8mm. These are 95% tungsten darts. You've got the black copper silica PVD coating. You've got black quartz obsidian rear grip. That's the section here at the back. You've got alternating grenade grip in the centre, which is here, as you can see. You've got the vampire grip at the front. And you've also got the gun cylinder front nose with the copper diamond points. The Harrows Dimplex stems. I've not used the Harrows Dimplex stems before, but they'll obviously give you a bit of extra grip. And as we've seen, they love darts flights. So let's take a closer look. So here's the points. They're very unusual to get with a standard set of darts. These are custom made darts, but usually they come just about a standard point, and if you wanted to change it, you would change it, but these already came with a specifically designed point. It's a copper diamond point, which I've never used before, but they look really nice. Then coming to the front of the barrel, you've got what is called the gun cylinder, and as if you look at a gun, this is where the chamber where you would load the bullets, and when you were firing this would go down to load each new bullet. So that's how he's designed this, just to look like a Smith & Wesson 6-shooter. Then it tapers up towards the widest part of the barrel with the vampire grip, which the detail in that is phenomenal. You've got very fine grooves running up with a full groove, but they're all V grooves. So the machining in that, the insert has come in here and gone in very, very fine grooves all the way up to create that taper section. Then you've got just a standard flat groove before you get into the middle bit. And the middle bit is the alternating grenade grip. So this is what you would get on an actual grenade. This is what it's designed like, to look like a grenade. You've also got the fine little grooves. Then you've got the notches milled out it all the way around and alternating all the way up. Then you come to the back of the dart. I'm going to take the flight out so you know exactly, the stem out so you know exactly where the dart stops. So there you go there. You see that quartz finish? Now that, you would think that would not be a tungsten dart at the back. You'd think that would be something else. It's the coating that's on it, it makes it look like that. But the finish, it just catches your eye. And the grip, I'm not going to give that much of a grip rating because it is quite slidey on my fingers. But we'll be able to do that when we get to the board. But there's a lot of work coming into this dart. You've got the little Love Darts symbol laser etched on the barrel. But it's a fantastic looking dart. Hopefully it throws as good as it looks. So let's measure it. Take the sizes, weigh them, and then get them over to the board. So 45mm long, exactly what it said. It's a longer point that's in this. This is a long point. It's not a standard 26. It's a 30mm point that's in it, which will please a lot of people. Diameter at its biggest point is 7.8mm. So the diameter at the front, where you've got the cylinder groove, is roughly 3.6. It's going to be it's about 3.5mm. So you're tapering from 3.5 up to the biggest point, and that taper length is 17.5mm. Then your flat bit of the barrel, your parallel bit, is roughly, and this is just rough, remember, it's about 9.8mm, 10mm. Then at the back it starts to taper again, tapering down for about 17mm, and that tapers down to the size for the stem, which is 6mm. So overall, it's a very nice looking dart. We'll get the three of them onto the scales and check to see how well they're machined. This doesn't really affect people like me because I'm around about a 50 3-dart average, so I don't notice if it's 0.1 out, but some people do. So first dart, 23.14. Now as we said, these were 23.07 plus or minus 0.05. So 23.14, 23.07, and 23.1. So what I do with that is, if you've got a plus or minus 0.05, you'll take the dart that's in the middle, which is 23.1, take away and add 0.5, so it can go from 23.05 to 23.15, and they're fine. They're all within the tolerance. But if they're meant to be 23.07 plus or minus 0.05, they're slightly out, but as I said, we don't notice that. But the 3 darts themselves are within within 0.05. So we're all good. So we'll build up the dart, we'll get a flight into it, we'll weigh it, and we'll see how much a full dart weighs. Right, so there you go, there's the barrel on. Well, maybe the barrel's not on. There you go. So 24.55 for a full setup dart. So there's nothing left for me to do but get it over to the board, give it a throw, then do a recap. So let's go over to the board. So here we go, the throwing section. Straight away, these darts feel really good. First throw, treble 20, that's it, it's not going to get any better. These are so comfortable. To start with a throw just like that, out the bat, out the box, they just feel nice to me. They feel, they're not the same shape as the RVB 95 Echoes, but they feel as good in my hand as the RVB 95 Echoes. So I'm going to put a bit of music on, finish my throwing, and then we'll do a bit of talking, because we're going to do the Scolia section after this. So now we've got a new section in the reviews. I'm going to incorporate the Scolia into the reviews and do a 201 session just to see, and I'm going to start putting a wee list of the darts and which darts got the best results. So straight off, first 3 darts 41. My average is usually about 47 to 52. So we'll see how we go with an average on this, but bear in mind I've not been practising with these darts. I've just had the 9 darts at the 20s, 9 darts at 19s and 9 darts at the Bull. So just bear that in mind. But every dart will be done the same for the reviews for the future, just to incorporate a wee bit of the Scolia and let you see how the Scolia works. So already I'm down to 100. Then I hit the 1, hit the 3, and disaster, hit another 1. Awesome. So that's a good start. The Scolia system is actually much better than I thought it was going to be. But these darts are flying really good for me. I feel dead comfortable throwing them. It's no effort getting them to the board. They're going where I want them to go. The more I practice with these darts, the better I'll get with them. No doubt about it. So we'll just finish off this 201. Then we'll get the ratings done and finish up the review. So I'm now on 10. Hit a single 5, going for double 5. This is where it gets messy. You're going to end up getting bust, trying to hit a 1. If you don't want to hit a 1, you hit a 1. If you want to hit a 1, you hit a 20, or you hit an 18. There you go. So if any of you guys out there have got a Scolia and you like it, please leave a wee comment and let me know how you are getting on with it and what's the best tournaments to enter and best things to do with it. But there you go, done, double 2. So guys, let's go on, get the ratings done and wrap up. Well, let's wrap up this review. As you can see, when I've done the throwing section, I really enjoyed throwing these darts. These are a fantastic dart. They're well made, they're well balanced. I thought they'd be like a front weighted dart, but they're not. They're very, very balanced in the middle. I got great results with them, and I like a mid-balanced dart. I would say they were probably just balanced a bit slightly towards the rear, but I would say middle to go with. Value for money, we'll start with value for money on this set of darts. They were $69.95 plus postage and packing. I think the postage and packing was just about a £5. I can't remember right, so don't shoot me down in flames. Yes, they're good value for money. There is darts that you can see with less detail on them that are about the same price. There's darts with more detail on them that's about the same price. But these are a custom set of darts. They come with custom points. Points are really nice. The stems, as you've seen in the throwing, I had to change the throwing section to the longer stem, and I got better results with them. They were just too short. The way I hold a dart, I'll just show you with my RVB Echoes I've got here. When I hold a dart like that, and with it being short, it was just resting. The flight was resting on here, so I couldn't get comfortable with it. So I changed it. I put a set of Winmau Prism, the ones there, put them on, and I really enjoyed them. Value for money, I've got them down as an 8 out of 10, and that's what I'm sticking with. I'm sticking with 8 out of 10, my opinion only. The grip on these darts, at the front, 3.5, at the middle, 3.5, and at the rear, it's a 2.5. Now remember, it's a very short barrel, so if you're a rear gripper, you're probably going to be suited to putting prism stems on it, or the stems that come with it, but they're very short. They've got a good bit of grip on them as well, but the prism stems suited me better. They've got more grip on them as well. So 3.5, 3.5, 2.5. Now here we go, we're going to go for the overall rating. Now everything that I do are based on my favourite darts, which are the RVB Echoes. They're my go-to darts. If I'm ever in trouble, RVB Echoes. They always pull me out whole. These are so close, it is unbelievable. These are a 9.5 out of 10 on the RVB rating. These are a cracking dart. I was very surprised at how good these darts were. They're custom made. Thornton Darts make really good darts, and just as that, the ice cream man pulls up. Awesome. So, showbiz, isn't it? So Thornton Darts has done an excellent job on these darts. I would expect something like that from one of the major manufacturers. That's that good. It is really good. It's 9.5 out of 10. I loved throwing them. I'm going to use them for quite a bit. I'll need to change the stems, as I said, to the prisms and use my own flights because I don't want to damage the Love Darts flights because I've only got the one set. So anyway guys, thanks for watching. If you like this t-shirt I'm wearing, I'll put a link at the end of the video. It's a local guy from Glasgow. I think he's in Glasgow area. He's got a wee page on Amazon, sells the t-shirts. He's got a Facebook, a Twitter page. He's called Darting Inc. I'll stick a wee link on it. I don't know, oops, I can't remember how much I paid for this, but I'll put the link up anyway and you'll be able to see it. But if you like what you see, he's got other designs. It's just a novelty t-shirt. It's good for throwing your darts, going to the pub, going out, just having a laugh. Give him a wee like on Twitter, follow him, go on to Amazon, order a t-shirt, support local business. So guys, thanks for watching, keep enjoying your darts and I'll catch you on the next review.